Welcome back, Strat fans, to my Karl Franz Let's Play. So when we left off last time, we had kicked good old Vlad out, and I think we had stomped him out completely. And now we're looking to other threats, like the Bone Rattlers up here, or the other orc faction down here, as well as all these other orcs. So we're trying to get, as well as Skarsnik too, because we declare war on him to help Thorgrim out.
Can I help you?
So Thorgrim here, I mean, he's got some of his special items, but his army is he's got a couple tier 2 units, but he doesn't have any tier 3s.
Soak right off.
Meanwhile, they have stone trolls, river trolls. I mean, the squig herds aren't good, but they have a whole bunch of very good units. So,
I ain't doing that.
I mean, yeah, they don't have too much good units, but again, there are 2 armies of them, so it's gonna take a lot of cooperation to be able to take back the Pillars of Grugni. But I think if we can go all the way over here, we could probably kill Skarsnik. But we do have to help our dwarven allies. I'm going to take Karl, and we're actually going to go for our mission objectives. For our short campaign victory, all we have to do is take out the Barrow Legion. So we're going to go snipe them. We're going to start going towards the Barrow Legion over here to snipe them out. It should be pretty easy, because we have all these allies, these defensive allies and these military allies, that should be easy to take out the Barrow Legion. And we will have Boris over there too to help us soon, so that won't be a problem at all. So we're just gonna, I think what we should do is have Boris deal with them. I mean, the Bone Rattlers don't have that much territory, and we do have Kislev over here. It's just, he's got a Wa army. I mean, he doesn't have that good of units, and he can only have 6 in his Wa army. So, I don't know if the AI plays by the same rules. I don't know where Azag is, to be honest. He could be anywhere. So, we'll just, well, we do have Balthazar as well heading to the capital, so that he can, you know, summon an actual army and not have to do with this trash army. So, we have 1 turn. Yeah, we have 1 turn for Boris to have his army complete. And he has a pretty powerful army, so he'll be really good. Do Artillery Master and Stand Your Ground. That way he buffs up his units enough. And he's got this Lore of Heaven's Wizard that's going to be very good as well. Buff up the Thunderbolt. So I think what we're going to do, since this is pretty much impregnable, we're going to join Lewin and take out the enemy here. And we're just going to have Karl go deal with the Bone Rattlers. Because I think that's probably the best course of action. We do have enemies up here in the north, like Azazel and some Norscan factions, but ironically, the World Walkers, I believe they have a non-aggression pact with us. So, and they're actually the biggest Norscan faction, and they usually go up on top. So I wouldn't really worry about Norsca right now.
I see no other option.
I'm going to take care of this Bone Rattlers army.
Ulrich's will.
We don't have enough time. Don't have enough.
Yes, to unite the
movement just to reach him. Maybe we can reach out here. Yeah, I think we could still reinforce our settlement if they attack it. Alright. Outpost. Sure. I mean, Ackendorf. The border princes aren't that important,
Who calls?
I'll tell you, because they don't really do much, but, oh, I mean, we'll do Oakenhammer. Not like you're going to lose anything now, Zufbar. You could probably are free to go and help Thorgrim over here.
What does the Emperor bid?
So I'm going to go camp near Thorgrim with this guy, because I don't want Skarsnik's boys to come out and attack me. I mean, He's only got 120 stack. I'll bait him. I'll bait him a little bit. Yeah, I'll bait him a little bit.
I will marshal the band.
Yeah, my light wizard should make short work of their trolls because he, the net of Amontok is very powerful for charging units. You can stop them almost in their tracks. All right, let's see our elector counts. So we just have to focus on Nuln. Everyone else is pretty much with us. Gotta focus on Nuln. And all these other ones should flip to us really soon. I'm gonna get Ostland next because they have 2 provinces. All right, we're reaching a point in the campaign, Strat fans, where it's gonna be all right. You're just gonna die. Bye bye. All right. Well, there's nothing we can do about this one. We're just gonna have to catch him because we didn't catch him in time. And he only sacked it. It's not like he destroyed it, so we can always repair. We will rebuild. I'm just sometimes the AI is not the best. All right. Wow. Did we kill like all of those guys? Yeah, we wiped out most of them. We only have this Ugg guy left, as well as the Pillars of Grugny's garrison. So maybe I can entice Thorgrim to go help me. Take back the Pillars of Grugny for him. Will I be able to reach that guy? I think I will. I think I will. He may retreat though, but he is in force march, so hopefully not. Yes, there we go. There we go. So, let's see. He's got a wall army. It's not really worth my time either. I'm waiting for a big battle that's worth my time. Worth your time. All right. So now we'll go attack one of these settlements, and that'll be our next battle. Even though it's a settlement garrison, I feel like we won't have many battles to choose from, other than maybe Kemmler. But I won't have Karl for that one. Let's see. What else can I? I'm pretty much stacked out. We'll do more of that. I guess endless training too. All right. You have to keep an eye. Oh, I can get a Caribou Greatsword. But I think I have to... Oh, I just have to delete one of my Greatswords? Okay, we'll delete this guy. And we'll get a Caribou. See, the Caribou Greatswords I like better because they have unlimited morale. And I think it's this one, Bathed in Blood, which gives them that augment. It's really good. Even though they do have this too, which gives them some physical resist. Just doesn't show for some reason. Alright, so we do have a lot more state troops available, so that's good. We can... I'm just going to constantly replace with state troops. Yes, my lord. Whenever I can.
I will marshal the band.
Let's see... Oh, it's Krieger, okay. We're going to do pistol course for you then, Krieger.
What?
Alright, and we have all of his stuff is unlocked. We'll do Light of Battle and Foz Protection. Alright, and for you, we'll do some Tenacity, Replenishment Troop, and Invaluable and Fervor. Make him a better warrior, better fighter. I wonder, would it be too... I mean, Black Orcs, Night Trolls... Yeah, not that good of a garrison. It's like a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus... 5, that's 16, so that's a lot less. I think I probably could take it. Yeah, it's not going to be worth my time, really. Let's see, what's the settlement like? Is it a minor settlement, or is it like a... I don't think it's a minor settlement. Oh, it is. It is a minor settlement. That's tempting. That is tempting to do a minor settlement battle. You know what? No, I don't think so. I think that's... Nah, I mean... Yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it. Let's get ourselves in there. This one's a more standardized orc army because it's, you know, more standard orc units against my units, so I'm going to be actually able to counter them pretty heavily. The only unit that we have to worry about is the Black Orcs. Let's see, Kookamoo coming through there. I'm instead going to do the more safer route because that route there seems a little too too dangerous. I'm probably going to go right through here. Either like, probably here because it has a bigger opening. So yeah, I'm going to go right through there. They'll have reinforcements coming through there, which will have their like UG in his like 4 units. But other than that, it's pretty much just enemy units. The trolls will be easy to deal with. They're all tier 2 units. The only one that's tier 3 is a black orc. Should be a pretty easy battle, but I'll be able to show off some nice combat though, so that'll be good for you guys. All right, so I mean, I could do this route. This route seems a lot more secure. You know what? I actually have to commend the AI. That's a pretty good pick, but yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
Weapons prime.
Let's see. Let's analyze the terrain first before we choose strat fans. Let's see. 2 corridors here. Instead, I could do just 1 big corridor here or 1 over here. The enemy may come out. I feel like instead I'll go over here because I have a bit of a high ground position over here. So my artillery pieces can actually fire from the high ground over here. I think that'll work. We'll be able to cover the entirety of the line.
By Ulrich's wrath, the Empire endures. Great sword, ready for war. Show us the
There's a new tactic I wanted to try. So you see, I'm leaving a bit of a gap in all of my sword lines. So that is, it causes a little bit more micromanagement, but I feel like it's going to be a good tactic. I'm just trying it out, trying something new. Part of being a good commander is making sure that you try something new, and you're not so predictable. So what I'm doing here is straddling these my back and front line, meaning to where my handgunners have a clear way of exit, and if the enemy charges through, my great swords on the sides will be able to flank them. Like if I predict the enemy that will try to charge through, the great swords will be able to catch them as they're trying to charge through to get my handgunner. Alright, then we'll put the steam tank right over here as support. The Hellstorms right here. And here. And of course, Demigriffs over here as support. Just in case they need a lot of fast-flowing cavalry. Alright, and then, of course, the Light Wizard, Warrior Priest up at the front, along with Krieger, and then we'll do the deployment. Now, the enemy is stationed right here, so that actually is really good. That means we're going to be able to fire immediately at them. Come on. Are you gonna fire or no? Open fire. Why aren't you opening fire? What is wrong?
Crew to cannons! Crew to the cannons!
Ugh, really?
We are ready!
Why aren't you firing? What? Ugh.
The cannon shouts!
They're obstructed. How? My God. I hate this. I hate it when this happens. I set up a perfect setup, and they're obstructed. Come on, get there then. Jesus, let's advance it for you guys. I'm sorry. Fucking hate it when this happens. Come on. Come on, get into position and start opening. There we go. Finally. There we go. Let's see some of these splash damage. Oh, yeah. Take some explosions, green skin scum. Alright. Now the enemy's going to be waiting for their reinforcements. They are making towers, but they're not making it where they need to. And if we can get those trolls down, that'd be a good help. Where are those black orcs at? Is that him? No. Big ends. Boys. I know what the black orcs look like. Well, their symbol looks like. River trolls. Orc biggins. There they are. There's the black orcs. Yeah, we're going to want to advance a little bit and get our artillery up a little bit.
Great swords! Ready for war!
Well, let's fire at that then. They only have basic projectiles, so they're not doing a whole lot of damage.
Our weapons are yours!
Yeah, that's not doing a whole lot of damage.
Hellstorm rocket
I feel like we're actually wasting.
Fire! By Ulrich's wrath!
I feel like we're actually wasting ammunition with that. Really? Really? Okay, well, just gonna have to move you guys up here then, I guess.
Moving out, sir!
Alright, now we're doing more damage.
Marina, guide our aim!
Are you able to hit that?
Hell blaster volley gun!
They're regenerating. Yeah, they're regenerating. There we go. Okay, that tower's gone now. I can play the long game, Orcs. You have no idea. I can play the long game. I can blast you from afar. And you're taking a lot of damage from that. Are we really gonna have to move up? Oh my god, really? Really? Okay. Okay.
Moving out, sir!
I think it's because that barricade's obstructing it.
Sigma, show us! Yes, my lord! Hellblaster! Standing by!
Alright, we're gonna have to move forward. Alright, let's get these three guys. Move them up here. And we'll move these guys up here. That way we can move our artillery up a little bit.
We are ready! March as one! Moving! Seeking enemy! Moving out, sir! For the twin-tailed comet! Which target, General? Light wizard! Ready to smite!
I knew they'd come. They'd come for us. I knew they would. Let's see. Let's do banishment. Upgrade it. And we'll do... yeah, those guys. Get fucked. Get fucked.
Hellstorm rocket battery! For the twin-tailed comet! Demigriff Knights!
Let's get our guys up there then.
To it! We are Sigmar's heirs!
How long? Still there? There we go. Black Orcs. Let's deal with them.
Sigmar commands.
If we can get those Black Orcs done, then I'll be fine. I'll be just fine.
Launch.
In fact, let's just fire at those Black Orcs then.
Missile troops. State troops ready.
Oof, yeah. Get them. Get it, Black Orcs. Die.
Missile troops. Ready for war. Hellblaster volley gun.
They're moving behind the cover now. They've taken a lot of damage. These big ones don't have a lot of armor, but they're still, you know.
For the Emperor. Great swords. Which target, General? Show us the foe. By now.
Let's do those.
The Empire endures. Yes, sir. Sir. Take the ground. March has won. Ready for war.
Really? Stop. Ugh.
Hellblaster. Yes, sir.
All right, go over here then. Jesus.
Our weapons are yours. For Heldenhammer.
Alright, we're just gonna expend as much ammo as we can before we actually send our troops in.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Maybe do a couple more spells. Some heavy armor piercing damage. Can I make it there? How far do I gotta go over there? Alright, well, let's do it. If we can get that, those guys down, I mean, it says these are high threat, but they're really not. They're just a threat to our missile troops. Our artillery isn't firing again.
Hellstorm.
Why aren't you firing?
Guns of Nuln. The Heldenhammer.
Get over there and start firing. Why aren't you firing?
Ready for war. Fire!
Start firing something. Jeez.
Black powder blessed. Hellblaster.
Like, we gotta use some ammunition, you know?
Yes.
Alright, they've taken a lot of damage. Let's get our guy back. Really?
Blaster volley gun.
I just don't understand.
Empire endures.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of do understand. The AI is going to try to shield itself
Don't miss
as much as it
fire.
can.
By Ulrich's wrath.
And it doesn't want to lose its units to ranged fire, because that's the Orcs' big weakness, is ranged.
Send us out.
Alright, we'll,
State troops
well,
ready.
let's see if we can get, you know what? Maybe I'll take a, take a handgunner over there. Get them to do it.
Hellblaster.
I would want the Hellblasters to do it, though.
Detachments
And if they can get
move.
these river trolls down, then that'd be perfect. And the Black Orcs here.
For Heldenhammer. We serve the Emperor. Find your targets.
Alright, well, I mean, we'll just nuke these towers then. If that's what you're gonna do, Orcs.
For Heldenhammer. State troops ready.
Move out of the way.
Hellblaster volley gun. Ready ammunition.
Okay.
State troops ready. Weapons out.
Fire. Oh, we could probably hit these black orcs, though. And again, they're shielding themselves behind the building. They don't want to die.
Crank that machine!
And we're just trying to hit these trolls and get them dead. Yeah, they're gonna die. And they're running. Get them dead. Shoot them dead. Don't want them coming back. Alright. Alright, that'll do, I guess. Let's get our handgunners up here then. So we can deal with them.
Volley gun! Angle of elevation! Hit your targets! Hellstorm rocket battery! We are Sigmar's heirs! Hit targets! Hellstorm! Our weapons are yours!
I tell them to fire at will, and they just, you know, they just wait and wait. And wait again. Alright, well, there's a lot of damage there. So that'll do. Again, they have a lot of kills. So they are doing well. Let's use the handgunners. Come on, stop taking it missile fire.
We are covered in orc blood.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Get them down, and that'll probably do them. Look at that. They came back. That's exactly why I wanted to just shoot them. There we go, finally.
For the Warhammer!
There's night goblins, of course. Haha, baited you, dumbass. Baited the orcs. Now, if only our hellstorms actually hit.
Sigmar guides us! Sigmar, guide our fire! Sigmar commands! Fire! Fire!
I hope I have enough guys to take them down. Once I take down the black orcs, I'm going to send in my greatswords. Come on. Let's take them down.
Sigmar demands blood!
Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of fire, though, because of the enemy archers.
Greenskin scum! By the comet! Lucas's head flew by me! They're everywhere!
17. Come on, route. -2. They're wavering. Alright, they're routing. All right, let's send in our great swords. Let's get busy.
Formation, march! By Ulrich's wrath!
Yeah, let's just send in our great swords now.
General! For Heldenhammer! Take the ground!
Let's do a banishment over here for these night goblins.
What do you bid? Bring it down! Hellblaster volley gun! Handgunners! Go!
There we go. This guy's done a lot of damage as well. He's got a lot of kills.
At speed! We are Sigmar's heirs! Rah! To combat!
Let's cut up the squig herd. I knew the Black Orcs would come back, but at this point they're pretty much toast. We have armor-piercing damage as well, so we're going to be able to really cut them up. Yeah, we'll probably cut them down to the last. Yeah. And now that we've taken that,
Prepare for combat! Sigmar commands! All ranks, fire! Great swords!
yeah, the enemy's going to send in as much
By Ulrich's
support
wrath!
as possible.
Understood!
But it's up to our infantry now.
Shield of fate! Battle awaits! Wise counsel! Great swords!
The squig herd's still alive?
Light of battle! The Empire endures! Powder dry!
Get over here.
Yes,
Come on.
quickly! Handgunners! No lingering! Formation, march! Ready for war!
About time. Jeez, this light wizard took a beating too.
The Empire endures! We serve the Emperor!
Let's kill this guy.
Destroy it! It will be done!
Yeah, the enemy has lost a lot of troops.
Ready! Take aim! Yes, sir!
Yeah,
Quickly.
that's gonna be the army losses really easily. I have to
Great sword!
add.
Let's have ya!
Let's have ya! Cut him up. Yeah, yeah.
Crush them!
And the big uns didn't stand a chance.
Will they not stop?
Alright,
Greenskin scum!
that'll do it. And that's a decisive. That took a lot longer than I thought it would be. Because I kind of just sat back and picked him off with my artillery. I didn't want to get caught out, so I played it very cautiously. But the results speak for themselves. Only a few casualties and a lot of damage. A lot of enemy casualties. I mean, their archer boys are the ones that did the most damage. It just was trying to get those Black Orcs to come out. That was the trick. All right, so that'll be the Pillars of Grugni taken back. So we will give that to Thorgrim to help him bolster his empire. I don't want any of these provinces that I take down here. I want them all to go to Thorgrim so that he can build his empire back up. So I think Olg's army survived, which is stupid, but okay. Alright, he's got a Pegasus now, so that makes him a lot better.
What does the Emperor bid?
Once he gets a Griffin, he'll be even better. So we'll do Pistol Core, and then probably Mighty Forge to give him more. I mean, I already have everything else put up, so everything else is buffed up. Do the Burning Gaze and Scouting, and he's got 2. We'll do Guardian Benediction.
By the comet.
Alright, so if they attack next turn, they'll have this army of, I mean, they have some good units in there, but the giants, they're not really that good. And because of my heavily armor-piercing army, I think I can deal with that army really easily. I didn't take too many casualties. The only person who took a lot was my light wizard. So let's give this to my dwarf friends.
Greetings, Sigmar's chosen.
So Pillars of Rugni, here you go. What you gonna give me for it? All right, I'll take it. That way you have another settlement added to your settlement, to your base province. If I can take back Mount Squighorn, he'll have his base province back. Like I said, it's kind of a jumbled mess down here, but I'm hoping that soon we'll be able to get everything together. Let's rebuild here, and then Karl.
Bring me to my men. A fool's action.
There. All right. One more person to check on is Boris. Okay, Boris. What's that Blackstone post? That's a hefty army there.
Praise Sigmar.
Let's go besiege it.
Ulrich's will.
See if it's worth our time. Garrison is not worth our time. So we'll take Blackstone post. Alright, we're one step closer to defeating Kemmler. We'll take Karak Ziflin next, and then, you know, go down the line. Let's in fact, no, let's fund that. Do Pistol Core and Mighty Forge, so we can start buffing up our missile units. Do I mean, all the good ones are pretty much done. Windblast. Alright. Just check all of these. Yeah, we'll add that. Okay, let's get Balthazar closer. Alright. And I think that's where I'm going to call it for today's Strat fans, because that other battle took a little bit too long. I was hoping to have 2 in today, but I'm guessing that we'll have 2 in tomorrow, because we'll deal with Kemmler here, even though that's not Kemmler's army there. He's got a very weak garrison, and I mean, he's got some mortis engines or corpse carts. Do they have the unholy lodestone? I think they're just regular corpse carts. I don't know if they have the unholy vigor mortis regeneration. No, they don't. So they're not healing corpse carts. They just they regen themselves. They have a lot of heroes in that army, but it's pretty easy to deal with. And I do have Lewin here, who's got his like knight army. We have to deal with the Red Duke as well, but he's taking a lot of attrition. This should be mopped up really easily. The other area over here is going to be a little bit more challenging, but the big challenge is conquering this for Thorgrim. If we need to get Thorgrim over here to defend me, we need to have him attached to my army. Even though his army is not that good, they're dwarves, so they're going to be really, really good against orcs. But that will leave it for today. Again, I apologize for only having 1 battle, but you know, that was a lengthy one, and there was a lot of killing going on, and I showed off a lot of the tactics I like to use with minor settlement battles. Usually, with a artillery-focused faction, you want to pepper them with your superior ranged firepower. But with that, Strat fans, that'll do it. Conclude me for today. Come back next week to see the next episode. Keep it strategic, Strat fans. Colonel out.